welcome to this unboxing video. Now this is a bit of a weird one because I don't actually know what it is that I'm unboxing. My girlfriend got me this for our anniversary and I've got no idea what's inside. I've got suspicions but I'm not 100% sure, so let's actually open it up and see what we're dealing with. Weirdly, you'll know what this is kind of before I do based on the title of the video. But yeah, let's see what we've got. Open this up. I'm going to try and be careful with it because obviously I don't know how fragile this is. The box is very oh, the box doesn't have a flap. Let's just rip into it, I guess. There we go. And we're in. It's wrapped in bubble wrap, so I still don't know what it is. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's do this sensibly. It's really packed in here. There we go. Throw that to the side and let's reveal what it is. Based on the back, I know what it is. You probably can't tell on camera though, so I'll keep ripping this bubble wrap off. Yay! There we go. So I'll spin it that way so you can see it. It's the Oddworld Soulstorm Collector's Edition, or Collector's Audition as it's called. There we go. Now, I've recently replayed Oddworld Soulstorm and I actually quite like it now. You obviously know that if you've seen my review of it. So I'm really happy to have a physical version of this to add to my Oddworld collection. So yeah, that means that my Oddworld collection video is now officially outdated, but I guess that doesn't really matter. If you're watching this and the collection video, then you know everything that's in my Oddworld collection. So let's get into this and see what goodies are inside. I have to say it's a pretty big box. I obviously know that there's a statue in here. But I'm interested in looking at the quality of it and the other stuff as well. There we go, so it's in a nice big box that I'll probably display somewhere in the game room, or maybe like in the cupboard under the game room. How do you actually get into this? I'm going to be extra careful when I'm opening this so I don't damage it at all. It looks like it slides out that way. It's quite tight on there. There we go. Oh my god, it's got another sleeve. It's like double sleeved. I like this artwork. Like it goes like all the way around the box, and you can like get the full like panoramic view of the box art. That's pretty cool. It's like a bird statue on the back. There we go. So now we need to figure out how to actually get this open. Oh, I've not even looked at the front. You saw that before I did. So we've got the steel book with one of Abe's hands. Let's take that out first. There we go. And on the back is a picture of Abe's chest. It's got this nice 3D effect to it as well, where like the mark on Abe's hand is actually like imprinted into the box. That's really cool. Looks high quality. And then we've got a picture of Abe on the inside as well. As far as steel books go, this is probably one of the better ones that I've seen because the like box art isn't the same as just the standard box art. So yeah, I like that. Most of the time it's just the same artwork on these things, so I don't really normally like think that much to them, but this is a pretty good one. Let's pop that to the side a second. So then let's be extra careful with this. I'm going to pop it like that. Oh, it's got a like new game smell. There we go, we've got the actual game on PS5, so that's really good, another game for the PS5 collection. I think this is the 6th physical PS5 game I've got now. So yeah, I'm happy to have Oddworld Soulstorm in my collection because this was the only game that I didn't own physically. So yeah, really happy with that. Let's pop that to the side as well. And then we'll start getting the actual goodies out of here if we can. There we go. So I'll put that off to the side a minute while we take a look at this. This is probably like the main thing in the collector's edition. So let's try and get in here. Don't know if it's taped on the side. Here it is. There we go. Oh, it's taped at the top as well. There's a lot of tape on this thing. They were really doing the best to keep this safe. There we are, I'll pop that to the side. I bet this is taped somewhere else as well. I will get into this thing. There we go, finally. Ooh. Oh, okay, I didn't know that that came off. There we go, so the Abe statue. I really like that. That's going to look so good on display in the game room. I'm probably going to put that on the shelves as you come up the stairs, so it's one of the first things that you see. But yeah, obviously this is Abe's new design for Soulstorm, where he almost looks a little bit more photorealistic. But I actually really like his sort of like new design. That's one of my favourite parts of Soulstorm. How they've like sort of like subtly redesigned a lot of the characters. I think they look really good. So yeah, I actually don't mind that this is the sort of like new version of Abe. Because I actually think he looks really cool. He's got his new backpack from Soulstorm as well. He's got his hand markings and his chest marking as well. And he's in his like sort of like classic sneaking stance as well. So yeah, looks really cool. Yeah, I am really happy with that. And then as well as that, we've also got this little crate of Soulstorm brew bottles that are really cool. Yeah, I actually didn't know that this separated from the base. I thought it was all attached as like one thing. And it also looks like all of the brew bottles are completely separate as well. I would have assumed that they would have just been glued into the box, but it looks like you can sort of scatter them around individually. Let's open these up, get a better look at them. There we go, I'll put that to the side. So yeah, the individual brew bottles all have the Soulstorm Brew logo on them, so there's really good attention to detail with this. And this is the first statue like this that I've ever had where there's like an element of like interactivity with it. Like how you could like set this up with like the brew bottles like scattered around the box, or you can actually put them in the box because there's little squares where you can like put them to like hold them in place. So yeah, that's really cool, and obviously you can put that at the bottom, put some brew bottles around like Knocktober. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Obviously, I don't think they've ever done an Abe statue before. I know you can get like fan-made ones, but I think this is the first ever official one. So I am really happy to have this in my collection. Definitely this is going to be displayed proudly somewhere in the game room. Okay, so now let's revisit the box from earlier and see what else we've got in there. I mean, even if the collector's edition was just these 3 things, then I think it would have been really good, but there's even more tucked away in here. So let's have a look what else we've got. The first thing I'm seeing is this art book. And straight off the bat, I have to say this is way bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like half the size of this, and it's also quite thick as well. I thought it was going to be like half the thickness. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. This is technically the 3rd Oddworld art book that I've got in my collection now. So yeah, that's cool. Because obviously the two art books that I currently have came out before Soulstorm was released, so having a Soulstorm specific art book is really nice, because obviously they couldn't go into too much detail with Soulstorm in the other books. So yeah, really happy with that. It looks like there's a lot of information in here as well, so it looks like it's just as high quality as the other art books that I've got. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like actually giving this a proper read and seeing what information is in here. So now at the moment we've got the steel book, the actual like physical version of the game. We've got the Abe statue and an awesome art book that I can't wait to read. But what else we've got in here is we actually have, first of all, some stickers, which is always nice. Whenever I get stickers in a collector's edition of a game, I never tend to use them, and I don't think that this is going to be any different. I don't think I'm ever actually going to use these. But still, it's a nice little extra, and if you do like use stickers for stuff, this would be pretty cool to have on display. But yeah, for me, I'm probably just going to leave this in pristine condition, just because that's the sort of person I am. What else have we got? We've got, oh yeah, this is funny. This is actually a fake tattoo, so you can give yourself one of Abe's markings on the back of your hand if you wanted. So yeah, that's pretty funny. It's kind of a shame that it doesn't come with both of them, to be honest. A little bit weird how it only comes with the one, but still, that's a little, like, cool novelty. Again, I probably won't ever use it, but it's pretty funny that it exists in the first place, to be honest. And then if we revisit the big box once again, we've got a keyring for Soulstorm. And this is pretty interesting because the Switch versions of the Oddworld games, if you got the limited edition of those, they all came with keyrings as well. So this kind of like completes the keyring set. So now I've got keyrings for Soulstorm, New and Tasty, Munch's Odyssey, and Stranger's Wrath. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And then I think this is the last thing in the box. Let's just grab these. So these are the art cards for the game. So oh, the quality of these is really good as well. They're really thick. So it looks like we've got a picture of, I can't actually remember. I don't think that's Soulstorm Brewery. Must be something else, I don't remember. I'm a little bit, even though I've just played Soulstorm, I don't actually recognise what that is. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is a picture of. I think it might be Necrum Mines. We've got a picture of the Comet Depot as well there. And then we've also got a picture of Moloch the Gluckon in front of the destroyed Rupture Farms. So this is probably supposed to be a picture of him as he's escaping the destruction of Rupture Farms before the events of Soulstorm and just after New and Tasty. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. So all in all, we've got quite the collection here. We've got not only the big box to like display somewhere, we've got the Abe statue, which is amazing. That's probably my favourite thing from the collection. We've got the actual game, which is obviously really good. We've got the steel book, which is actually one of the better steel books that I've got in my collection now. I've got the art book, which is surprisingly big and detailed. I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near that thick. I've got the tattoo and the stickers, we've got the keyring, and we've got the art cards. That's quite an impressive collector's edition, I've got to say. It's not very often that I get a collector's edition of a game, and I really only tend to do it when it's from either a series that I really like or a particular game that I really like. But I've got to say, this is probably the best one that I've ever unwrapped. I've also got the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4. That was pretty cool, but the Pip-Boy itself was quite low quality. And there was also the collector's edition of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. That was really good, but it did pretty much only come with the skateboard deck and the game itself. With this, I feel like there's quite a lot more going on, and it's probably better as a like overall collector's piece. So yeah, really happy with this. I can't wait to get this all set up and displayed properly in the game room. And I think that about covers everything. That's the unboxing of the collector's edition of Oddworld Soulstorm done. Like I say, I wasn't actually aware that I was going to be receiving this today. I got it as an anniversary present from my girlfriend. So I want to just say a big thanks to her. She knows how much I love Oddworld, so this was an amazing present. Like I've said many times throughout this video, I can't wait to actually get all of this stuff on display and read through that art book. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. As always, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this coming soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!